Now is not the time to go into the corner and say, what will be, will be. I'm going to let the cards fall where they may. No. It's time to pick up your sword and to go forth. What do I mean by swords? If you feel the need to pick up an actual sword and charge forth, then by all means, hey, do you? But this is more of the sword of intellect. It's time to be brave and use your intellect, your knowledge, your thought process, so forth and so on to achieve what it is that you want to achieve. I don't think many people really enjoy confrontation. Friendly competition is one thing, but confrontation, unless you just enjoy that sort of thing, most of us like to just chill out and enjoy the more peaceful vibes of life. But you might have to pick up that sword and go forth and face that confrontation. It's going to be a time to confront your fears, to push yourself to levels of growth that you would once be scared to do. For those in the shadow work, now will be a good time to engage in some of that. But if you don't really get involved in shadow work, it doesn't make you any more or any less of a practitioner. It's not for everybody. And you can grow on your path and in your life perfectly fine without shadow work. I know some might disagree, but I personally don't think everybody needs to engage in shadow work. If you're living a pretty healthy life, why rock the boat? But for 2025, pick up your sword. Use your mind. But also fuel that intellect with the power of your spirit. If you have ancestors that you work with, call them in. Ask them to assist you. But understand, you will have to put in the work. They can fuel that fire. They can open the doors, so forth and so on. But you have to walk through and put in that work. So it's time to be the fairy of the highlands. It's time to be brave. Being brave does not mean that you don't experience feelings of perhaps anxiety, nervousness, possibly fear. It doesn't mean that you're going to sit there and say, I can do this without any worry about something blowing up in my face. We all have those feelings. But what makes true bravery is when you embrace those